This young boy, simply identified as Kingsley, was an uninvited guest at the Aba Fashion Festival in Abia State, Nigeria. On the 6th of December 2023, this unknown young boy found his way to the runway of the fashion festival. He wore a second-hand Adidas shirt, a pair of jeans, and slippers during his stroll across the runway at Brass Junction, Aba Owerri Road, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Cameras caught him as he walked majestically during his 2 minutes dash, danced, smiled, jumped, had a good time, then he went home. The pictures of the day did go viral and caught the attention of several Nigerians. What was most prominent was his second hand, or better still put, fake Adidas shirt that went viral. But how he was happy, majestically smiling and jumping on the runway, having his own model walk, his own gallant time, was a big conversation on social media. And that, of course, made this picture to catch the attention of billionaire businessman and owner of Second Oil and Gas, Chima Anyanso. Anyanso asked his aide to look for this young boy. They found him after several search, and this little boy has now become a viral sensation. There are conflicting reports of whether or not he has become Adidas ambassador in Nigeria. But what I can confirm is that this guy was taken for a personal shopping where he had access to original Adidas wears of all kinds. Just look at him. Look at his new drip. Smart boy. All right, so that is the story of the young man named Kingsley, whose luck, grace, favor, whatever you want to call it, shined on him after he appeared gallantly wearing his fake shirt. And there are several lessons that I think we should all learn from these reports. First, that guy was uninvited. He probably wasn't part of the routine models or star guest appearances and all that for the event. He was happy wearing a shirt that he didn't know the source or know who manufactured it. Most likely some of his brothers in Aba, but then he wore it and then he was there. The problem with most of us, and this is where the lesson comes from, is that we have packaged ourselves enough that our destiny helpers cannot help us. So many persons on that day appeared on that runway may even be less privileged than this guy. This guy may even have home to sleep, a shirt over his head, food to eat, or maybe going to school. There were several persons who appeared that day and most likely may even do not have the privilege that this guy had, but because they had to package to appear in a public place, they would not have gotten. I understand the concept of grace and favor. It's your time, but a lot of the times, most of us make the mistake of over packaging. If the lesson you got from this is you have to fake it, you make it, then you probably did not get any lesson. The lesson is you have to appear as who you are. That's the lesson. That's the biggest lesson. We have to learn to become who we are. A lot of times we have created too many good impressions about ourselves, trying to sell ourselves in a way that will make people to buy us, to appreciate us, to love us, to value us, to honor us. We have lost out in the real good. Chima Anyanso, who is the chairman, chief executive of Second Oil and Gas, would not have appreciated this sensation if these guys appeared fake. There's too much fakeness in the system, too much fakeness. And sometimes, and that's why people are all shining on social media, but their DMs, they are begging to leave. I'm not saying it is wrong to beg. If you do not have the resources, go ahead and beg. There were times where I also needed help from people. But a lot of the time, we can reduce on the show off. We are doing too much of show off. There's too much of aesthetics. There's too much. Let people know who you are. Let them be able to help you. If people want to help you, let there not be a conflict between the real you and then the private you, or the real you and then the public you. We've got too much of reputation to keep. My mentor used to say that reputation is what people believe of you, but character is who you really are. So who are you? Maybe it's time we begin to do an appraise. That the year is ending, it's December. How did you live your life this year? How much of fakeness? Where has fakeness taken you to? Where has this packaging, aesthetics, where has it taken you to? What does it offer to you? Is it good to look bad? No, right? Yes, it's good to look bad, right? You should do for any reason be caught looking bad. Is it okay to at least look good? Yes, it's fine. But don't package yourselves before your helpers. Be real. Be real. Kingsley got access to Chima or Uncle Chima because he was brought in bare the way he is. He didn't need to do anything. A lot of old people, younger people, they have created too much embellishment of I'm okay, but you know you are not. You know you are not. Stop dying in silence. You are around you. There are several persons that can help you. Several persons that can help you, but they cannot even dare communicate. They cannot even think about it because to them you have created an impression that you are okay. You borrow this, you borrow car. A comedian said that a young girl went to borrow hair and borrow shirt and borrow transport to go and visit a guy who borrowed an apartment. You see the kind of how bad things have been. We are not in a system where everybody is faking it till they make it. How many persons can make it with that kind of thing? Let people know you. Calm down. Calm down. People are ready. God continue to lays in your heart, in the heart of men, things about you. But you do not resemble what God is telling them. You don't. Because you are wearing a fake human hair. You are borrowing clothes to wear. You are borrowing phones. You are borrowing lifestyle. You take 20 pictures to go and visit a friend who's in your hotel, 20 dress or clothes or costumes to go and visit a friend who's in your hotel, and you take several of these pictures. And every time you are posting, once in a month you are posting. You are editing pictures and editing nyash and editing hips and editing breasts just to appear in a certain way, whereas that is not who you are. And that's why the social media you is not the same as the real you. Whereas people think that you're a billionaire or a millionaire, you are drinking Gary in real life. Who will lose at the end of the day? Who is losing? You, of course. Be like Kingsley. Appear the way you are. Let people that want to help you be able to know how and where to help you from. I'll catch you again with another good lesson. Bye for now.